In this video we are playing Find the Basketball, so this is obviously Find the Basketball players. Now, I know absolutely nothing about basketball players. I'm not into sports at all, so there's not going to be much commentary from me because I don't know who anybody is. I have got an order list available in my video description if you do get stuck, or please do drop me a comment. I'm more than happy to help where I can. I was kind of expecting that some of these items may be a teleport, and I'm a bit disappointed that they're not. But we do have one behind the screen. And if I can ask, if you do enjoy this video or any other from Judgment TV, if you could please help to support my channel by hitting that subscribe button. Thank you so much. And again, I'm really disappointed. I've played Find the Sunshines, and obviously it's in Find the Memes as well. Why isn't that one? So I don't know if this is a template of a mole. I have played the exact same layout. I think it was in one of the Find the SpongeBob games. So I do know where all the hidey holes are and how to get into that lock store at the bottom. So this was actually reasonably easy for me. It would have been nice though, had they changed the decor inside. It would have been potentially nice to have sort of a jersey store, to have all the different kind of vests and shirts that they wear from the different teams. Why haven't they got a basketball store? I mean, you could have potentially really brought the mole into the theme. I mean, this is SpongeBob, you've got spatulas, and then you've got jellyfish, and then you've got boats. So this is literally a lift and shift from Find the SpongeBob. And as I said, here is one of the hidey holes behind the ATM, and here is the drop down to the lock store. Yeah, just needs a bit more attention to detail in this mall. I mean, nobody would walk around this mall and go, you know what, that was a really good shopping trip. They had like 5 coats and 3 hats for sale. So I have ordered my video by location, so I did find the code elsewhere, which I will show you when I get to the location, but it is currently 2323. As I said, I will show you the location in case it does change. So this I like. These teleports, and then you've got this lovely area here that is basketball themed. This is what they should have put a bit more of in the game. I do hope in updates they continue stuff like this because it's really good. Dennis Rodman I've heard of. Did he go out with somebody famous like, I want to say like Carmen Electra or someone like that, I can't remember. And again, this is where I always advocate to zoom the map out if you can, because it can really help you spot some characters that you haven't collected yet. And there is ample space around the bottom of the map. They've been quite clever with how thick the base of the map is. It's because you could put some more veiled entrances, sort of hidden ones around the bottom of the map here as well. Also doing drop downs into it. So it is the green door if you're coming from the side I did. I don't know if it's the same colour on the other side, so if it's pink, I'm very sorry. I went from that direction to get in, which is the green door. It's unusual that they've only put one door in. Usually you have about a series of 4 or 5 doors to get right in order to get those. into the skyscraper and into the basement. And that is generally what happens. You do have sort of piles of tech that's broken in a big stockpile in a room. This looks a very plain and boring office building. I don't think I would like to work there with like 2 desks. Rule 1, no PS5 in the office. Who thought of that? And obviously there is a worker here who is playing NBA on their PS5. Naughty, naughty. And it's not even covert either. They've just got the PS5 out on the desk. They really don't care. Office rules? What office rules? They don't apply to me. But what a lovely balcony area. If you had that in your office, go and chill, have your lunch, have a coffee, have your break. Again, was really hoping that maybe one of those items was a teleport or one in the fridge. I'm checking all my usual places in these games. And if you put one in the fridge, you could be totally corny with the hint and say chilling out in the canteen. I mean, if I worked on that floor, I'd also be doing a similar pose, but it'd probably because I'm out of puff from having to climb up all the levels to get to my desk. We've made it almost to the top. So we do have an obby, but I think even I can complete this one. It is nice and easy. And speaking of easy, I will say that this game is nicely accessible for all ages of Roblox. You know, it's a nice game if you are a fan of basketball. You can find your favourite players. There are a couple of ones that obviously do up the challenge element, but they're not impossible, which is nice. This has just been a nice game really to pass the time. I quite like the map. I'm not the world's biggest fan of base plate, but they've made it work for the map. Potentially it would have been nice for the islands to have been a smidge bigger, and to make it sort of feel more like a defined island, so more like a lot of city, more buildings in there, like a road, cars, etc. So this is where I say they make some nice use of that depth of the island. We have ones hidden inside and ones hidden around the edge. You do have bridges interconnecting the islands, but again, with this game you have got a nice free sprint and a map. The only thing I will say, they have done my pet peeve, so I did end up inviting or pressing the invite quite a few times because it is over the control button for me on an iPad, so preferably maybe put that at the top of the screen away for mobile users. Here we have another one of those lovely teleports, and we have another nice little obby here. You've kind of got the start of the kind of link into basketball, but it could be made to feel perhaps like a dressing room or the locker room. You do have the shirts on the wall, so I'm kind of getting that vibe. I don't get what the massive toilets are with an oven in the corner. Like, what is that? Apologies for disturbing. Stop what you were doing. I am exploring the toilets. Such a random thing. Is it supposed to be like the toilet block for like a caravan trailer park? I don't know. we have Walter White's Breaking Bad camper van. It's always what I think of when I see this. So here is where we find the code for the mole code door. Why is it? That's obviously a portrait picture or something from somewhere. Why are some people like a real sourpuss in them? Like, no, he's got a nice little smile on the go. I was thinking that the binoculars would have been another teleport. The boxes were there to jump up on, so it just seems a bit strange that I followed it and there's nothing up there. Almost forgot to check the treehouse because I wasn't looking up. That'd be such a nice view to wake up on in the morning, wouldn't it? Then another bit you can run quite easily past is the labyrinth. Now luckily it's not too much of a labyrinth. I hate mazes, they're not my friend, I suck at them. But even I have managed to navigate this one. Again, just deploy the thing of walking around the same wall in the same direction. Nice and easy, we get to the end. This feels quite a nice little map. I'm not sure what's going on in the house with the rockets underneath. I don't get the purpose of that. If it was sort of like an alien invasion and they were kind of stealing the house, I would understand. Again, just some of these areas could really feel like a bit more attention to detail to make it feel like a proper hospital. Like the jump over to get into the grey house. But then it's just sort of empty again. Is that like the flight? Is that like an upgrade to the up house? I'm not using balloons anymore. I've got like rockets underneath my house. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. That's like the little command centre. Love that electricity one. Again, more like that into the game. It makes it really interactive and fun. So that is a bit of a red herring because you would run around thinking that you needed to find a key. I will show you don't need a key. Why isn't the pyre teleport? Like, come on. Again, that's quite a nice hidden little entrance. It's not hard, but you could easily run past it. It It'd just be nice, obviously, to maybe have some tools, some finishing kind of finesse in some of these areas in these buildings and rooms. So this is why you don't need the key. You can jump in through the window round the back. That's lovely. I like that a lot. Like me, if you play these games on a regular basis, your instant reaction is think, right, I have to go find a key. Again, lovely use of that space underneath the map. Again, it's where the zoomed out view is going to help you spot them. One coffee pot to serve a whole shop. My God, I could not pronounce that surname if I tried. I used to work in a call centre where I had to phone people, and obviously it could be any surname I had to ask for. And the really hard ones, I used to say it in the hope that they didn't say, sorry, who? And I'd have to repeat it. LeBron James, I have heard of. Lovely little hidden drop with the bush there. Again, you could really expand that space, have a veiled entrance. It's like opaque, so you have to kind of run against the wall to find. You can up the challenge in some of these areas. Again, a nice little blended cave. Again, you could easily run past it. And now we are making our way towards the sort of playground island. Probably the basketball player that everybody knows. Can't beat him in Space Jam, really. That would have worked so well if one of them would have been down the well. Maybe an area to put one in an update. Again, there's no furniture, there's nothing in this building. But we do have a nice sort of veiled entrance underneath the stairs to get that one. And this is a lovely remembrance piece, obviously for Kobe Bryant, who passed away. And that finishes off. Obviously I didn't get the group one or the VIP, but you can go ahead and collect those if you want to. And there we have it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.